Welcome to Whole Lotta.
Very good.
Oh, hey, Beyonce.
Hey, Gully.
What's going on over here?
I have pink eye.
Oh, you can take this?
No, it's like pink eye, like dips at pink eye.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do shit like that. That's cute.
Thank you.
Hey, Deli.
Hey, boo.
How are you? First of all, before we get into anything,
What?
I don't like how the weather drops. I wore a spring jacket this morning because it was warm and the sun was out. Mm-hmm. And then when it got to our producers in the building,
hey, Nadia.
After work, it was freezing. I didn't have a scarf on. It was very cold. I need the weather to make up its mind. It's not Nevada. Okay, let's make that announcement first.
Yeah, the weather's really down. Somebody compared the weather to a female on Facebook. There's like the weather's like a female.
Meaning what?
Mood swings, like. I don't know, that kind of makes a little bit of sense.
I was gonna say because what? It sounds like somebody I know would say that, but it wasn't. I know. But yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, what are you drinking?
I am drinking 2 beverages today. I have some tea, which I'm waiting for some brandy to go in it. And then
maybe I'll take some of that tea with brandy.
Just in case, if I feel a little better, I got the real stuff.
In case you feel better, but you're drinking that now.
Because I don't have the brandy yet.
Obviously, you know how we like to bust chops. Yeah.
You've been coming up. So this morning, she put on one of our group chats, Cool Beans. Now, I haven't heard Cool Beans since
Cool Beans.
My grandfather was cooking chicken livers in the kitchen with milk spilling on the side.
Cool beans are cool. Cool beans. That's
so
like,
old, baby.
Cool beans. Everything's cool.
Yeah.
Copacetic.
Yes.
That's how I was feeling. I felt the vibe of Cool Beans. Mm-hmm. So I said Cool Beans.
Okay. Well,
and you decided to put in the group corny.
Yeah.
When I put Cool Beans.
That kind of explains what I'm talking about now. That's like me saying fried chicken.
No. So, anywho.
What are you drinking?
Oh, water, because my allergies are acting up and I took some pills, so corny today.
No wrong with water. Make your skin clear.
It's replenishing.
Yes.
So what I want to talk about? What I did? I want to talk about.
You want to talk about your weekend, baby?
I know what I did. Okay.
What?
Okay.
No,
what I want to talk about?
You need to loosen the
No, I wanted to talk about something.
You said, babe?
No.
Play. Oh, play.
Yes! See, thank you, Nadia. Need somebody paying attention.
I knew what it was. I just don't know why you didn't know what it was.
I really did forget because I'm a little under the weather. So, yes, yesterday, everybody knows I'm in for those who don't know, I'm in a theater kind of company with the Dream Center, CDF. And what we do is we see 4 shows a year. And then we go out to dinner to discuss the shows. And based on those shows, we come up with a topic. Mm-hmm. So, or an event rather. So we do an event for every year. So this is my 2nd year, it's 3 years. Mm-hmm. So that is what we did. So we went to go see Ain't No Mo.
Ain't No Mo.
Ain't No Mo was very, very good. I loved Ain't No Mo. It was actually about the Black experience in America, and it talked about different things from racism, of course. You know, Black men getting killed by the police. It talked about the gay LGBT community. It talked about everything. It talked about the bougie Blacks who don't want to be Black. It was really good. So if you get a chance, please go see Ain't No Mo. We got a couple people on. Let's see who the people are on.
Chiara, say hey y'all. Jasmine,
hey,
Natasha, Isma, Lene, Mama Bunny.
Hi, Lene.
Hey, Ma.
Everybody's just basically saying hi.
Hey, y'all. How are y'all?
Yes. What's up?
So that was fun. I did that yesterday. I had a really busy day, and then I just, so I had a good day yesterday.
That's good.
What did you do this weekend?
Oh.
Oh, see, so
no, because I didn't go to play. I just chilled. I didn't do anything this weekend, really.
Okay.
Nothing to run home to a whole lot about. No.
All right, recap it. Get about your weekend.
What you did this? Oh, we actually bust their ass in space.
Yeah,
or did you bust our ass in space?
I think we won one. Y'all won one.
Yeah. Shout out to Faith.
Shout out to Faith.
Act like
that was your partner.
That was my partner.
Act like she didn't know how to play space.
She did. She held it down.
She did really good.
That was really good. Right.
Oh,
yes. Acting like she did not. You want to hold my hand, baby? Yeah. So everybody in the kitchen wants to put your hand.
Very warm.
Yes.
Thank
Touch me.
you.
So look at Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
shout out to Faith. And yeah, she did pretty good.
I'm glad y'all had fun with that. So we're
Mhm.
gonna move along to.
Your aunt.
So let me tell y'all about something. Let me tell y'all what's going on with me and my auntie, okay? I always have faith in you, auntie. Even when the naysayers did not have faith in you, auntie, I have faith in you. As we know, Wendy Williams filed for divorce over the weekend. Actually, it was Thursday, but she pre-recorded the show Friday. And
She said it?
she talked about it today on the show. That's why I
Nice.
watched it. So she didn't talk about it Friday because
Okay.
it was pre-recorded.
Mhm.
So basically, what she didn't go into detail. She just threw shade. She said she's a single woman now. She's on the prowl. She said, I don't know about no one else, but I'm not, my children raising days are over. So I'm really proud of her. I guess in the first she didn't want to talk about it because if that was her choice to say, that would have been fine. But I just wanted her to say something and make a statement. But maybe she wasn't ready. Maybe she knew what she was going to do, and she wasn't ready. I told my mother from the get-go she was going to leave her husband because when I was watching it before, the whole baby thing came out, she would say certain things like, oh, if I get divorced, I'm going to do that. I don't really think like a happily married woman would say, oh, if I get divorced, this is what I'm going to do.
Mhm.
So I said, once Kevin graduated high school, is off to college,
Kevin is cute, by the
she
way.
was going to divorce him. So
Very handsome young man.
what do you say about auntie?
I just hope she is getting a divorce, not because she feels forced by the media. Hope it's like a genuine feeling, and she knows it's time to go.
What would be the difference between her being
Hold on.
forced and then?
Because don't listen to the media, because the people that write about you is what a fucked up man probably too. So I feel like it was maybe, I hope it's not pressure.
I felt
Hope
like
she
it was.
really, and that's fucked up if it was pressure.
Because if you really love him and you're gonna end up back with him, then it's just.
Do you think that's a possibility?
If you really
there's
love somebody,
always
you
a
just pressure
possibility.
to
There's
leave
always a
them.
possibility.
If it's not your true, genuine feelings for leaving
Right,
them,
of course.
you're gonna go back to them.
Of
That
course.
is,
Yeah.
That's deep. I didn't even think about that. I thought it was for good. But then last week she was talking about 20 years of marriage on Ask My Business.
Yeah, like I feel like it's pressure. I feel like her
Oh, yeah.
team is saying Wendy to save your name because she's looking dumb. You got her looking dumb in these shoes. So, look, you know, that's what people are thinking. I don't think she looks dumb. She's just like somebody going through life.
Mhm.
Right.
But
Because people forget
people it on her ear. I feel
are
like it's
still
on her
human.
ear. That's why.
That's
Because
'cause
it's too
people
mad
forget
random.
celebrities are still human, naturally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying? And
right.
that's, we look at them like they're like,
Yeah.
goddesses almost. So it's just like,
Yeah.
oh my God, not you.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm like,
it's
she's
true.
still human.
We look
and
up
she's
to
still
her.
a woman, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
As
Yeah.
role
Give
her a
models.
break. Give her a break.
We do look up to her, but she did say, she's like, I'm a hot topic now. I'm not used to this. So I do feel like
It's good for her.
no, it's not good for her, but she
It's
did
good-
say,
she
look at
needs to
Jasmine.
humble
I can see
herself.
from here Jasmine saying the paragraph.
Yeah,
Wait,
she-
hold on. Because that's
Go
how I
ahead,
feel.
Jasmine.
But I will say she was able to admit that, like, okay, I can take it. It took her a while to talk about it. But let's see what the comments are saying about Auntie.
I'll start from the beginning real quick. Natasha said, "Loving the shades." Sidell said this was referring to
Thank
the
you.
card game. And me too. Don't forget about me. I was there too.
Who said that?
Sidell.
We know
To
you
the
was,
card
you was
game.
my partner.
I
Of
went,
course.
right, I went back to that. You ain't give her a shout out.
No, because
Oh,
we
we
didn't win.
Jasmine said, "Oh Lord," to Wendy, and then she also said, "I'm very happily married, and I stay talking shit about if I get divorced. Laugh out loud.
Oh.
Don't nobody want to date Wendell ass.
Aww.
Leave me alone, Javonda, and put the happy laughing face."
Oh, when
First of all, what's that guy's name who dated? Oh, I hate when I forget the name. He dated what's the girl? Katy Perry, the English guy, the comedian. Russell Brand. Russell Brand he said he was attracted to Wendy Williams and he would date her if she was single. So that's one man. Listen,
who dated him?
listen. He got a
Wendy
lot of
look
money
like
over
she-
there.
When
He
did
got
like she
already.
picked
I mean, I believe there's
She's a little
somebody
picky.
for everybody. So.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
saying if she want to date, he's a man who already said publicly that he was attracted to her.
Or Sinbad. Sinbad is still.
No, Sinbad did not
Sinbad?
say
You
he's
know,
attracted
I think
to
they
her.
would look good together, huh,
No,
Sinbad?
that would why they both light skinned as well.
And tall and lanky.
No.
They got the same shade. No?
No,
Oh.
no Sinbad.
That's not a heterosexual relationship. That's a that wouldn't. No.
Don't talk about my
I was
auntie.
being funny.
Or she can go with Morgan Freeman.
No,
Bye.
I don't like Morgan Freeman. We
Bye.
talked about that.
Natasha
Or
said, if
just
Wendy
stay
was
on.
not happy, then it's time to go.
Right, if she wasn't happy, it's time to go.
Who's this, Natasha? Who's Natasha?
Natasha
Nana.
Isma.
Nana, hey, bro.
No, yeah, so I'm happy for her. I hope it wasn't forced. I hope she really just felt like in her heart it was time to go. But she did talk about on the show. She said because she's in rehab, she's in a sober house.
I know.
So she had
She was
time.
getting humble 2019, boy. And I'm not laughing because I feel good. But some people need to come down some. Let's see how hot her topics is in May.
No, she's still going to say how she's still dedicated.
She would never
She
lie.
said it. She said, I'm dedicated to hot topics. But what she was saying in the sober house is that she had time to think and meditate. So maybe when everything was going on, she didn't have the time
Yeah.
to like slow down. And once she was in the sober house, it was like, you got to go.
Jasmine said, "Don't nobody want Russell junkie ass either." And yes, Nadia talking to me. What I said about her. It's not a sexual relationship.
Yeah, so shout out to you, Auntie. We love you.
Yeah.
We all love you.
No, I mean, JoJo loves you.
I love you.
I tolerate you.
No, but let's move along.
Speaking of old school.
Yeah.
So, old school music versus old school R&B versus new school R&B, right?
Mm-hmm.
Had a conversation with a young man who happens to be my beautiful brother. And he's like, R&B is hot. R&B today, to me, doesn't make any sense. Now, I'm not saying there's not good artists, but it's like out of 1,000 artists, there are like 5 that are like really the bomb.
Okay.
So, I was watching Temptations the other day, which I love Temptations. Eddie,
I do like the Temptations, but that movie,
their songs
Temptations.
were like meaningful. They had details in it. It was a story. They took you from point A to point B to point C. Now it's like sticking in a butt, what? You know, or it's really bad. And then it's another artist, Silk and Jagged Edge, and what R&B group, male groups do we have now? Who?
Pretty Ricky.
Pretty Ricky was trying to come back out. I don't know whether that got.
Pretty Ricky.
As far as male groups, I'm not really familiar. There are a lot of when you said R&B, so
R&B
there's not a lot.
groups.
No.
Now today, no. There's
can't
more
think of-
solo artists.
It's not even
that
female
are
R&B groups.
Yeah,
that are
no,
successful.
Nah,
The
group.
groups
Everybody
are
want to be
dying out, though.
solo.
Everybody, because
Yeah.
you know, if you do look at the history of it, though, it ends up sometimes eventually them being solo artists anyway.
Yeah.
It does, but they last longer though. But
Well,
the
as a
Temptation
solo artist or a
movie,
group?
the Temptation movie showed the real shit. Even in the Dream Girls, how you break up and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think the difference, they didn't have social media back then,
Right.
so we didn't know their business.
Right.
So we just seen somebody filling in for Eddie. We probably like,
Right.
oh, Eddie is sick, and so we don't see
Right.
Eddie anymore.
Right.
I think there are some okay artists. So the new Prince of R&B, the new King of R&B. What's his name? Jacquees?
I gotta go.
No, because he said it and I remember the songs. No, but I do like his music. I think that because the lyrics on R&B was always kind of racy, but they kind of was just like hidden, like me and Mrs. Jones. You know, what's that? Love Comes Down, Between the Sheets. But it was just said more classier. But they were still risque. But now with everything, it's just
just
blah.
straight out. Bend her over, take it or what? Like it's just so bad. Even Silk, which was my favorite group when I was a little girl.
I didn't know that.
I'm sorry, my mother used to tear me up. But I used to love Silk when I was little.
Well, new edition. You had the new edition. You had
Love
the Boyz
Hill.
II Men.
I love Drew Hill.
Drew Hill. Oh Lord, they
Jagged
was,
Edge.
Jagged Edge was a great one. So that was
Jodeci, come on.
Yeah,
Even
that
Boyz
Boyz II Men.
I
They
said
were a
Boyz II
little
Men.
corny, but you know.
No,
I
they was
like
the
them.
bomb. No,
Watch
on
out.
Bended Knee.
Maybe I just like them on the radio, not on the
Watch
radio.
out.
Yeah.
Watch
On
out.
Bended Knee and End of the Road.
To the end. Come on, girl. Come
We're
on.
going to do it toward the end
No,
of the
you
show.
say. You say.
End of the show.
We got some comments, ladies.
So, let me
Candace
comment.
jumped on. Candace said, hi, ladies.
Hey, Bo.
Natasha said, old school all day for me. Chi said, definitely old school. Natasha said, SWV, TLC, Jodeci.
Yes.
Chi said, not Temptations, old school. Laughing Give me Jodeci and them.
Whatever. I love
And
Temptation.
she said somebody's a baby Dottie. I'm not
Who's
sure.
the baby
She's talking about me because I said I like Silk.
Oh, baby Dottie.
Right.
Silk was the bomb. Even though I was 5 or 6.
Silk was
Silk was the
I ain't like so.
Silk was good.
I don't know.
I like them.
First of all, that lead singer was a boy. He looked like a little gremlin. No,
But he was
gotta
a
go.
good gremlin. He was like
Next. That was our
Yeah,
era.
and that was cool.
Next
They
was
had a
cool.
few
rough
rough
and
Rough and oh,
Wait, what they say?
like I don't know, but they
Right.
They just, no,
Rough
but they were good though.
They were good.
They were
Google
good.
that real quick while we move on.
You know Rough
Mm-mm.
Rough Ends was good. I put it Nana and Jasmine. She, I know you know about Rough Ends. Rough Ends was
Yeah,
really good.
she be knowing the stuff. She put a lyric of rough ends. I don't know.
What was
rough
that song? They
ends.
just had, was it,
I don't know.
They just did a
I know the
concert.
name, but I don't remember the song.
I think his sister was just at one of their shows.
What Rough Ends did?
Yeah, but they were good. Who else was good?
I don't know, but my Veronica, she loved New Edition. That was like her group.
Yeah, I wasn't in the era of New Edition. I don't know.
She
wasn't
No, I
in the
mean not the
era.
era. That wasn't
that
my
was
flow.
Drew Hill was my favorite, and then they not R&B.
Shut up. I know I'm not young.
In the pop, I love Backstreet Boys.
Oh, let's talk about pop.
Them.
'Cause I was like a little blossom back in the day. And see, Backstreet Boys.
I like
98
the
Degrees.
I like 98 Degrees. LFO. Remember LFO? They was all over 6 feet.
Yeah.
I loved LFO.
I forgot about them.
I love them because they was mad tall.
Oh, the best female group ever. 3LW.
I'm just gonna say Spice Girls. I love the Spice Girls. I'll say that too.
Who the 3LW thought they was gonna make it?
Oh, speaking of 3LW, this is not off topic, but Notori is gonna be talking about her story on TV One this Sunday. She's talking about the whole 3LW, what happened. So let's check that out. That's gonna be juicy.
Yeah, they did her journey because of her dark skin complexion.
Yeah, and they're saying no. And Keely was talking about it. She
Oh,
was there with
God.
her. She's married.
What is
First
she
of all,
doing?
Keely is married. Her husband's white. I knew he was gonna be white because all she dated was white boys after 3LW. She dated a lot of like famous white boys. So I knew her husband was gonna be. I knew her husband was gonna be white. But yeah. So let's look at the comments here, and then we're gonna move on. Move right
few
along.
comments. Let's see. Yeah, baby, that. Natasha said her is good as a new artist in R&B.
Yeah, sure.
She said Boyz II Men were everything. She also said, nah, I don't know rough things like that. I used to love New Kids on the Block. Jasmine said yes. Boy being fan. That's what Jazz said. Boy being fan. Boy band fan.
Oh, boy band fan.
My bad. Slow moment.
I love pop. We gonna talk about that another day because I loved pop. I love pop. So
Pop was the bomb.
We're gonna talk about that too. That was cute. I like that.
Yeah,
Pop,
because
that was cute.
these kids are crazy.
Yeah, they got 2 months is going on with the new school. They're more discreet about it. So we're gonna move on a little bit to, we've been talking about him for the past couple weeks. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle.
Yes.
And so Kodak Black calls himself giving a faux apology. Because he said, I'm gonna give Lauren London a year, and then I'm gonna shoot my shot. First of all, Kodak Black, you don't have a shot.
Kodak Black was like somebody who just woke up from a mental hospital. Like he looks and he talks like he's
It was insensitive. It was too soon.
Very insensitive.
So people, T.I. was coming out.
And they killed me how they getting on T.I. because he had something to say to him.
Yeah.
He did right. First of all, he was dead wrong.
Right.
And you lucky you didn't get beat up.
Right.
Because somebody in her family should have beat you up for even coming to her like that.
Exactly.
And she's mourning.
Exactly.
Like, it's not...
That's the last thing on her mind.
The reason why T.I. got... Well, first of all, he was disrespectful with Tiny.
Right, he said nobody wants your wife anyway.
You're ugly. That's why.
Yeah, I ain't want to say that.
No, because we're gonna call people ugly. We're gonna look in the mirror.
Exactly.
Because
Before we start doing
Tiny was calling her ugly,
and he looked like a whole cockroach. He looked like a whole cockroach.
He
That
looked
is
like
very true.
doo-doo.
That is very true. That is very true. Yeah.
So the backlash of that was he was at a concert, I think in Raleigh,
Mm-hmm.
and he tried to surf. What do you call that? Surf dive?
Crowd surf, yeah.
Crowd surf. And they dropped him and
That's
jumped
right.
him. They jumped him.
Well,
No.
I don't feel bad.
I don't feel bad
That's
either.
what happened to me. He jumped. He
I don't
deserved
feel
it.
bad.
Because sometimes you gotta not
Watch your mouth. You have to know what to say.
Not killing,
Yeah.
but a little beat up
right.
every now and then is well deserved.
So if you look at the YouTube,
Right.
And his music got banned from radio
But
stations
it
in
should.
California
Yeah.
and a few other states, and so on and so forth. It's listen. It's
Yeah.
right.
What is his song? I don't know.
I don't know anything about Kodak
So,
Black.
I need to call my daughter.
Did he do Black and Yellow? That Black and Yellow Kodak Black? I think is that.
That is
Black
one
and
of the
Yellow.
songs.
Yeah, so we
okay.
have a little bit of
One song.
Right.
Yeah,
but so
but-
he said, what he said was, I'll apologize if I said something wrong, but I didn't say nothing wrong.
You did say something wrong.
Yeah.
And he's also young.
21.
So he's stupid.
Very stupid.
Yeah.
You do not. This is my thing with social media too, right?
I was just about to say.
Don't say every fucking thing on social media.
Right.
And me and Javon just sitting having a conversation about somebody, let's say one of our friends. Because y'all friends in the industry, right?
Right.
They all like this community or whatever.
industry friends.
Y'all friends.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna be like, girl, you know such and such white guy, girl, 1 year I'm gonna get all that.
On
I'm
me,
not
on
going
it.
to record it. you don't record things like that. That doesn't make any sense to me.
And
even if he was to shoot his shot in a way, because I was gonna make a joke. Them old women sometimes when men pass away, like when a wife passed away, that they may cook and bring a dish. You know, sing some flowers and bring some flowers.
Let me say something to you. It's a difference between doing that, and saying what he said. Like, okay, yeah, you're young, but you're not stupid. Right. Like, everybody has a heart. Right. Don't be insensitive. It was very insensitive on her part. And I feel so bad for her. So for him to say, that's why everybody jumped at him. Because it's just like, I'm glad he got do you not even know what state of mind she's in? That they were just at the Grammys celebrating and now her whole life and world has been taken away from her. Like, what? In the next year?
Yeah.
Like,
she's not even going to be over him in a year. Like, why would you
never be over him?
Exactly. That was the love of her life.
Yeah.
You know, like, come on.
The thing with social media is, like, once you put it out there, you can't take it back. I can say something to be in my feelings and post it, and that's it. You know, people just really need to be careful with social media. That's how I feel.
Also, shout out to his homegoing service.
Yes.
It was really...
It was beautiful.
Nice.
I cried.
No one act the fool at the service.
What's gonna happen?
They had like little claims that something happened.
Yeah, I think that was a hoax. I don't think anything happened.
But the service was nice. What's the girl from Soulstream? She sung.
Ambrosia.
She did amazing, very emotional performance.
Yes.
Lauren London's, I like her speech. Somebody was saying on my Facebook, because I'm an only child, but they were saying a lot of time when people pass, people don't like feel bad for the siblings or think about the sibling.
Yeah.
But you have to remember, especially if you're raised with someone, your whole life was this person.
Right.
So shout out to his sister. She was very upset. Yeah. His little sister.
Shout out to his mom. His mom is extremely strong.
Very
strong. So strong that I don't understand her strength. Like
it's scary.
It's beautiful.
It was like out
because we don't know it. That's scary.
But I think that's what people have a spiritual connection, and they understand. You know, we. Yeah, so she was amazing. The dad was strong as well. Right. And he had a father in his life, and that's amazing too. Like a strong, they weren't together, but they still raised their children.
And it was so, and that's what made it so great because even though they weren't together, he still was there. He still had an influence in his life. Yeah. For him to become the man that he is and a legend. Right. And legacy that he left behind, it's like, you did good. And I was so glad when the pastor said that to him, like, thank you, Dad, and Snoop. Thank you, Dad. Congratulating them as parents because you raised a great young man. Don't let the gang life, confuse you. He was a great person. He did great things. At least he tried to in his 32 years.
Well, let's read some of the
comments real quick. She said, I used to love New Kids. Oh, sorry. No. That's that. Jay Gray joined us. Jazz said, fuck that disrespectful roach. Black, Kodak. Chi said he was horrible before he opened his mouth. Yuck. Jay Gray said that's just young talk. Chi said so disrespectful.
Though, yeah.
Natasha said preach Nadia. Jasmine said yes, his mother's spirituality was scary, powerful.
Yeah, it was so beautiful. It really touched me watching her speak.
Yeah.
So Kodak, I hope you learned a lesson.
Right, you got jumped, so that'll humble you now. Give me that. Good for him. But anyway, moving right along to Dwayne Wade. So you can because I kind of didn't really ask for a definition, so I'm not sure. So you can read that one. Dwayne Wade, the generation losing their innocence. Let's talk about that.
Okay. So Dwayne Wade's son Zion, his son, yes. His son Zion is a gay young man.
Okay.
And they went to like the celebration. I think it was, I don't know if
his last game.
Yes, but they went to our parade. And he went with colors and stuff like that. His last game, he looks like a girl now or whatever. So I have a family group chat and we talked about this and they sent the link and they were like, what are your feelings about this little boy expressing his sexuality?
How old is he, first of all?
I think he is 14 years old.
Okay.
Now, but he's been doing, hasn't just happened, it's been a continuous thing. Maybe probably for a couple of years or whatever. My issue is I don't care about his sexuality. I'm just concerned about, like when I was younger, it was gay boys in my class, right? I think our children are being exposed to so much. Just like with Northwest, with the lipsticks and the belly shirts. Where's the childhood? Like, He doesn't have to, and he can be gay, that's fine. He doesn't need to wear a tutu. She doesn't really need to wear lipstick or hold to top. Like, I feel like parents are so, they want to support their children, they're not letting their children be children. I don't feel like he should have been at a big parade with adults.
Well, what type of parade was it?
It was a gay pride parade. It was a parade celebrating.
You don't think he should have been there?
I just think that children should just be children. I think he was too young for me to do it. I mean, everybody can have your opinion. I'm feeling.
I feel like my opinion is, if that's you, then I don't feel like you should, stop the child from being themselves. Like, because that could just be his personal style. Like, we all had our style as teenagers, and we're trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like he should be able to express himself and figure it out. Not like, I think he should be able to express himself and figure it out.
Okay, so on the flip side, if your daughter comes and says, I want to wear lipstick and a belly shirt, mommy, and I'm 12.
12? No belly
14.
shirt. 14, she can wear lipstick.
All right.
A belly shirt?
Belly shirt, poom poom shorts.
Not
just
poom
because
poom
she
shorts.
wants to be free
Not
and
poom
show
poom
her
shorts.
body and talk about body empowerment and positive living. And
I don't know. Maybe she can wear a belly shirt at 14. Like, not like a halter. You know how like have a little
I have a
skin
14-year-old.
No?
I'm going to say no.
Okay.
I'm
I don't
gonna
have
say no
children.
to the belly
so-
shirt and
And a lipstick.
And
Okay.
I get your point as far as what you're saying, so both of you actually. But I mean, there does have to be some type of boundary when it comes to raising your children, despite what they are and what they want to express about themselves. Because there is so much exposure due to social media and television. It's like everything is okay, but it's not. Because you lose that whole morality of what you're supposed to be doing and being a child and you being an adult. And that's why the talking back and the disrespect, God bless you, and the disrespect comes from these children these days because they feel like they're on the same level, but you're not. And that's not how we were raised. We were able to express ourselves, but with them boundaries because we were still children.
Exactly.
And
I
that's
feel that.
where the whole thing of this generation has just been lost at.
Okay.
Because, you can be a gay 14-year-old. Nobody's saying that's wrong, that's messed up. Maybe you know before others. However, you're not ready to deal with the criticism from society with you saying, I'm going to put this dress on, I'm going to put this makeup on, da-da-da. So as a parent, your concern is, I don't want my child to get hurt.
Yeah.
I don't want to get my child put down. So you should stand up to a certain extent and explain that to them so that they don't feel like, you're just saying, no, you can't be, but let me protect you until you're old enough and understanding enough to protect yourself, basically.
Yeah, because I just feel like mentally, he's not going to be prepared for the comments, suicide, bullying.
Right.
I didn't see the tutus. I just saw like some shorts.
No, he didn't have tutu. No.
Oh, okay.
I was saying, because, other children are wearing tutus. Like,
okay.
He's not just the only one. He's just the only one that...
Like, the thing I
he
saw
has
was like shorts.
And he has like plaques.
Like
There's
braids
girls
and
stuff. Yeah.
I'm just happy that Dwayne Wade is, still proud and still
and
like
that's
his
amazing.
son. That's a big thing. That's a big black man. So I like that.
You want me to read some comments?
Yeah, let's read some comments.
Jazz said, I thought it was beautiful, and for his father to be a prominent black athlete and support him publicly was amazing. I think claiming your sexuality and overtly showcasing your sexuality is very different.
Yeah.
Natasha said, this is a touchy subject since society is raising our children, not the family, most of the time. Chi-Chi said, replying to Natasha, I completely agree. And Jazz says, there's too many children looking themselves out of fear of their truth. I think a real parent teaches their child to love their true selves. Yeah, you can love your child to love their true self.
And prepare them mentally. If you're going to go through this extreme, prepare them mentally. Don't just do it for the gram and do it, Not saying that they're not doing that, but a lot of parents, look at him. He better go back. No, but when he leave you, what is he going to...
he has to face.
Yeah.
Yes.
He or she, not just
I had a classmate who, I graduated 2000, so a long time ago.
2000 or what?
2000. I graduated high school. So I had a friend, we're still friends, good friends, we're friends on Facebook, that it was obvious that he was gay, but he wasn't out. But, you can tell, he wasn't feminine. We wore uniform, that's another thing. Yeah. So we wore uniform, so you couldn't really stand out too much, but I knew he was gay. And he actually said to me, he was like, thank you so much for, being my friend, and, you made high school bearable, and I was really surprised. But I just treated him like a a normal person, a regular human being. Like, it didn't matter he was gay. Like, who cared? He was cool. He was funny. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what, when you said that's what I kind of thought about. So as long as I just want the kids to be able to express themselves. Like you said, within reason, I can see that part. But just so that they won't be ostracized and they won't be, just everybody be accept them for how he is. That's what I hope. That everybody can do.
Shout out to Gabrielle and Dwayne. They're doing a great job.
And their daughter is so beautiful. She's so pretty.
She's so cute. She looks just like them.
The only girl. They're nice. They're a beautiful black family. I love them.
I know.
So that was fun. I want to shout out to Saucy. She came up with the topics this episode. She did the thing. Woo! Well, the clap, y'all.
I'm out here fucking with
y'all. That was fun. So we had a lot of fun today, right, you guys?
Yes, we did.
So I want to thank you guys for joining us today on for a whole lot of topics.
A whole lot of gossip.
And a whole lot of fun.